Well, hello everyone and welcome to Barefoot Minis. Today I was going to tell you about my viral video, Romeo Whinnies, and what was he whinnying about. But first I'm going to tell you who I'm seeing here. Vanessa is all the way on the right, and then jump back and it's Romeo and Victory, the famous Romeo. And then we have Jamie, Dev, Niobe, and Amelie. And they're all just enjoying this beautiful weather, chilling out in the sun. What was Romeo whinnying about? And what do horses vocalize about? Well, it's a lot. It's actually a lot of the same needs and wants and desires as people have. He was actually talking to his mom. He was like, "Hey mom, here I am." That's what he was whinnying about. But he's always been very vocal. Whereas his son came out of the womb very vocal, talking to everybody. But he got quieter, like Vanessa. Vanessa's very quiet, and she only talks when she's hungry or wants to go out, pretty much. But horses will whinny if they're afraid. They'll whinny if they're excited. They'll whinny if they miss a friend or want to see a friend, and they wait for a reply. And if they don't get a reply, well, they're probably kind of unwanted by the other horses. What else can I tell you about vocalizations? There's the nicker, the neigh, the whinny, the scream. Stallions will scream, and the first time you hear it, it's really crazy. It's a squeal. And then stallions will whinny for their mares. Stallions will whinny when they nicker when they're hungry, and they nicker when they want to go out. They nicker when they want your attention. They nicker as a greeting when they're excited to see you. There's all sorts of vocalizations horses have. And it's less common in wild horses because they don't want to announce themselves to predators. But these horses that are very safe will talk to you a lot more. What else can I tell you about whinnying? I think that when they're satisfied like they are right now, they're not going to be talking too much. They're going to be napping in the sun. And you notice fly season's already over. They're swishing a little bit, but if the flies were really bothering them a lot, they'd be in the barn. So we have a couple weeks that are really, really bad for flies, but then the nights get really cold and the flies go away. So that's really good. My pile is not very big over there. It cakes in the sun and dries up. It's not a problem like you'd think it was. And of course around here we have a lot of cattle farms, and that's wonderful. So you have animals, there's going to be flies, but I didn't get on here to talk about flies. I got on here to talk about equine vocalizations. Add in the comments what your horse is whinnying at you for. My first mini, Checkers, he was a talker. He would whinny over everything. And then my large horses, before I had minis, they talked a lot less, I would say. But when they first met each other, they squealed at each other, and that was the first time I heard that, because before that we only had a singular horse. We just had an Appaloosa mare, and she'd whinny, when she was afraid or excited, but she was pretty quiet otherwise, because it was just her. But when we had Bobby and Rusty together, there was a lot of excitement at first. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening and hearing about horse vocalizations. Jesus loves you.